The first to bring you the hottest DJ gear on the planet. You're watching coverage of Winter NAMM 2016. We are AGIProDJ.com.
Hey guys, it's Kevin from AGIProDJ.com here at NAMM 2016 inside the In Music Brands booth, taking a special look at the Denon DJ MCX8000. Jason, product developer from Denon, who's been developing this for over a year, is going to walk through the whole thing for you. Jason, take it away.
All right, guys. So, yes, this is the Denon DJ MCX8000, and we are so excited to finally unveil this thing, unleash it to the world. We've been working on it for a long, long time to make sure it's right, solid, and ready for performance, and it is. So, looking at it, this is our new flagship standalone DJ player for the Engine USB software and a controller for Serato DJ. So looking at it now, we've got a deck of Engine on this side and a deck of Serato over here. They look a little different, but things are laid out. All the information is strategically laid out in the same place, so you don't lose track of your BPM or your time when going from Engine or Serato. The coolest thing about this thing, before I continue, I don't think this has gotten clear in a lot of the other media coverage, is that you can seamlessly switch sources. So I have this deck playing on Serato right now. I just flip this switch over, and now I'm in Engine. And I can have Engine playing right now and switch back to Serato if I wanted to. And I can mix between 2 decks of Engine, 2 decks of Serato, 4 decks of Serato. Whatever your taste is, however you mix, the MCX8000 will cater to that type of mixing. So source standby is great. You know, you never want to have a computer failure, but if you do, you've got your USB drive on standby ready to go at any moment. So, talk about Engine real quick. Engine is a standalone player, supports up to 2 terabyte drives. With Engine, you've got effects. So we've got 3 effects. We've got noise, phaser, and echo, and all those are post fader. So you got the nice echo effect when you drop the fader, the channel fader out. Onboard hardware, standalone filters for Engine. Lots of navigation controls for browsing quickly. This is a cool little trick here. So if you're browsing a crate, you hold down Shift, browse, and we can browse by letter, and it will jump us right to the first track that starts with the letter H in that example. Down below the browser, we've got the 8 pads for performance. While in Engine, you've got cues, rolls, slicer. You've also got slip mode in Engine standalone, and then looping outside of the pad modes. Now on the Serato side, everything you see is what you get. It's pretty much your standard controller layout. You've got your 8 hot cues with cues, rolls, slicer, sampler, velocity sampler. But then for the first time, Serato has recently introduced this key mode and key sync. So the 8000 is the first controller to actually feature this. And when you hold down Shift and press the sampler, we can play these keys or hot cues at different key. And you can see here on the screen, as I'm striking this hot cue, it's changing the actual key of the track. Another cool thing you can do with the 8000, you've got 2 decks of Serato, you can key sync. So hold down Shift and press the key lock, and you're going to sync the key. So if you're a guy that likes to harmonically mix, you can sync between both decks of Serato. Really cool feature, world's first feature on the 8000. So yeah, everything you see here is what you get. Cues, looping, rolls, everything you want is here on the 8000 for controller and Engine side. Now my favorite part of this controller is the mixer. The mixer is glorious, it's large, lots of room to do whatever you like. 4 full dedicated channels, again, PC for Serato, Engine, line, so you can have your iPad. And if I mention the effects on the Engine side, also apply to the effects when you have a line-in input for a turntable or a CDJ or iPad. So again, 4 channels dedicated to just audio sources, 2 microphones on the outside with independent echo. You've got your echo gain and then a mic on and off for the dedicated mic channel strip. Also, I don't know if you guys have ever had this happen to you, but sometimes you set up in a booth or a club and the booth monitors just aren't cutting it. So what we did is we actually created a booth EQ section so you can cut out the lows, trim the lows, and trim the highs to fit that booth just the way you like it. All right, so let's take a look at this glorious rear panel in I/O of the 8000. So we've got your USB connection for your computer, USB hub to the PC, so this passes straight through to the computer. So if you want to have a secondary hard drive, you have another MIDI controller, the 8000 doesn't consume that port, you still can have that opening there for another device. We've got balanced XLR booth outputs, master balanced XLR, and unbalanced RCA. Your line inputs for 1 and 2. 3 and 4 are going to be for your DVS inputs on Serato DJ. They've got 2 balanced microphone ins, one's a 1/4 inch and one is an XLR. Kensington lock slot. Actually, this is a combination jack, so it will handle both XLR and 1/4. Your Kensington lock, and then we've got the Stage Link, which is a new protocol that we developed for a lighting console. So this will send time code and track information to the lighting and visual guy, and we can change all the scenes just from once you change a track on the 8000, the video and lighting scenes will change seamlessly.
Jason, I want to thank you for taking the time to show us this.
No problem, Kevin.
Now, real quick, this is coming out pretty quick. Typically, a NAMM release is like end of summer. What do we got coming?
March, this will be available in stores, and we're looking at a $12.99 price point.
Excellent. And so these are going to be available at agiprodj.com. Links down below in the video. Pre-orders available right now as of the NAMM show. They're live on the website. Check them out. Again, this is Kevin from AGI Pro DJ here with Jason from Denon. Jason, thank you. Find us on the web, agiprodj.com, Instagram, social media, all at AGI Pro DJ.